Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our one man, one mod Let's Play series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about the Create mod. And let me tell you something right now, we are learning lots of stuff, but you guys got fired up about my iron farm. Some of you were like, hey man, that's a cool looking iron farm, Dadcraft. I'm sure you'll be raking in tons of iron. Other people are like, hey man, did you know that you could maximize the output of your iron farm times 7,000 if you only did the following 14 different things? Don't you remember saying that in the comment section, some of you fine people? Listen, I'm going to try to maximize the output of my iron farm if I do the 17 different things that you guys told me to do, such as, what's it called? Waterlogging my drills, and using chain drives, and something else. I'm not sure how we're supposed to handle that whole piece right there, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So I've shut everything down temporarily, and I'm gonna see if we can optimize. I went and chopped down a whole bunch of birch. I need tons of casings. We got to make a bunch of chain drives, and we need iron nuggets and andesite casings. You know that we're a little short on the old andesite casing situation, so we're going to try to do that, and then we're going to try, hopefully, to get rid of these gaps. I think if maybe I can run my mills from behind? Maybe. Not really from below, but maybe from behind. Like, maybe right there. I can just do brrr, and we can run them all. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. I'm going to get to work on a couple crafting exercises, and then I'll let you know what we can do. Listen, I read every single comment. Sometimes people say mean things in comments. Listen, I'm trying the best I can. Also, please don't tell me to go watch other Create videos. One of the things that I don't like to do is just copy other people's designs. You know how there's a lot of that on this YouTube thing, where somebody makes a thing and then everyone copies it and they try to pretend like it's their own. I don't even go watch the first thing. So everything that I build is my own thing, because that's what I would prefer. Just because Mr. Foxstone makes like the greatest and best iron farm in the history of Create doesn't mean I need to make the same thing. Cool? Cool. Let me get to work. I'll see you in just a second. Okay. In our attempts to optimize our iron farm to get more production out of it, I've encountered my first small little issue. It's not a major issue, but it is an issue. So I can't get these guys right here, these encased fans. We've added 9 more, so we've got 14 across the way there. I either can make them run at 128 or at 256. I think 256 is probably going to be okay. We're getting some extra overkill there, but it doesn't make it go like any faster. It just has a longer range, but we're going to still cap it. We might even bring it out one more. I just want to make sure everything that gets processed here is actually getting turned into whatever it gets turned into from gravel, either flint or iron. I don't want to have any gravel getting into the system down here, so that's not really an issue. It's just more of like a thing that's going on. The second issue that we're coming into is we've encountered an issue where we're out of motive power. So I think what we're going to have to do is actually build a second windmill. I had a whole bunch of extra windmills. I have 12 more. I had them all like stacked along right there. And this speed was not enough to run our millstones. So I think what we're going to do, I think each one of these millstones is going to take 256 things, stress units. So what we're going to try have to do is have a 9 windmill chain, or 14 windmill chain, to drive all of those. I mean, I can't think of any other way to do it. I mean, we might be able to get it a little bit slower. 256 would be ideal. Then 14 would run all of those and all of those up there. But these are running at 256. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 windmills. That's where we're at. So that's just kind of the way I think it's going to have to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this issue over here. We're going to fill all that in, and then I'm going to dig out all of this sand here, and we'll put it in our storage system and use it later. But then I'm going to build another, like, a couple, like 2 more windmill or water wheel, like, farms, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know how to slow this down. I don't know how to slow this down. So if I can put like this right here, like I can put right there, and that slows things down for sure. I think. I mean, maybe not. I mean, the other option, I mean, I can slow it down if I really wanted to. So I can take these off of here, and like take this out, and then I can put a small one here. Then we can put a big one there. And see, that 100% slows everything down, but I think that's half as fast. Let me see. So if we hook this guy up like so, that's half as fast, and then we only get the thing to like there, right? Like I can stand right there. And I don't know if that's going to be long enough. So I think we're just going to sort of eat the power loss, and these are now running at what, like 128? No, 64. Like, I don't know how to get it right in the middle. I think 128 would be perfect. Okay, it's been a little bit of time. This actually took longer than I thought maybe it would. I wanted to get this to be 128 stress units for each one of these fans. That gave me enough power that it was blowing out to the end. Okay, so all the way to the end, which is exactly what I want. I want that gravel to get washed on its entire trip down that belt. And I think now that's exactly what we've got going on there. We're able to reduce our large water wheel load down to, what is that, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. If each is 128. Yeah, that works. I could probably do maybe one more. I don't know. Can I take one more from this? Let's see. No. Okay, so it has to be that many. That's fine. That's no problem. So we have 4 large water wheels running the fans. The problem is you can see that I've got this extended here. I stacked a whole bunch of extra water wheels there, and I was trying to get each of these to be 256. And I think I can get there, but I was having trouble with our current like power output because I had to speed up some of these things. Whatever. It was kind of a nightmare. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a second like water wheel like farm or setup or whatever in parallel to this one, just sitting right over here. And this one I'm gonna stack. I've got 15 water wheels. That's whatever it is, like 7,500 stress units if they're all running at the same time. And so if whatever, that's enough to do one of these. I think it's going to be enough to do these at 256 stress units. That's my goal. That was a long-winded discussion to talk about that. So I think if I can get those things done, I think we're going to be in good shape. This is going to be 128. We want this to be 150 or 256, and that to be 256, and I think that gives us a good speed. And then our iron farm is going to be 100% ready to go. And then all we have to do is build like a thing around it, like a building around it to make it look cool. I was thinking these water wheel things, these are pretty sweet looking. You know, like I know we're in the desert. I know this is a stretch, but you know, like in the Star Wars movie where they were attacking Hoth, right? And they had those big like energy, the shield generators. That's what that kind of is going to remind. So I'm going to try to make like a, you know, like an M, an M shape. I don't know if it's going to work out. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I need to go sleep through the night because it's getting to be nighttime here, and the mobs are terrible. Let me keep on keeping on, and I'll see you in just a second. I think I've got this thing just about ready to get turned on. I have to make all the cobblestone generators at the top still, and I've got to figure out item collection. So originally my plan was to run a belt across the bottom here. The problem is you can't put multiple things on the same belt, right? Like I guess because we've got andesite funnels up there, that I don't think we can, like, the belts stop when it's trying to process an item. I don't know if I could just fling them off the end there and transport them. I guess I could transport more than one item. I don't know if belts handle stacks very well. Like, can I put, like, all of those on there? Like, I can't. Can I throw all of those on there? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can. So maybe that's what we'll have to end up doing. We could just run a belt here, and we'll just fling items off the bottom there as they come out of the washing system. I just want to make sure that it's gravel, though. I got to figure out how to handle the item transport at the end. I think that there'll be I'm trying to avoid getting any gravel whatsoever in our system, but everything seems to be running the way it needs to. I added these windmills here in the back, and here's my power setup to get both the mill and the cobblestone generator running. So these are running that way right there, and then we've got that just a little chain or a little belt drive right there taking care of business, and it's awesome. And we have 14 water mills there. We even have an extra one. So the only thing really that I need to do other than getting my cobblestone generators fired back up there, I think I have enough lava for that. I've got 5 blocks. We're going to use it to run, I think. We'll probably do it that way. We're going to waterlog all the drills. The only thing I'm not 100% sure how we're going to fix yet is item collection across the bottom. I got to do some checking around and see what we can do there. Maybe set up a test and see if I dump more than one item on that belt, if they'll actually go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was going to say, oh, I could just run a row of hoppers. The only problem is I have 0 iron. I have like 2 iron. I was going to use like maybe one of those big item thingers, like an item vault, but I don't have the iron to make one as of yet. I was thinking, okay, I could run multiple belts into the same item vault and compress it that way, maybe, but I don't have the iron to actually make a vault. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to manage that, but let me figure it out, and I'll see you in just a second. I think that this thing is ready to go. I was breaking up some glass over there. I wish I had soak touch. I need to figure out how to get that. I need to cook up a little bit more glass, but we'll do that whenever this thing has proven to be fully operational. Let me show you how I think this is going to work. I just have to hook up a belt up there, and we're going to be good to go. I think that literally all I have to do is, if I go up here like so, I need to go here. Yep, I need to go here and put this axle in. Then we'll put a belt right there, and that should be good to go. All right, so here's the deal. I made myself a little pulley deal, like under here. All right, you can kind of go down and see. It's just a single water wheel. I've got this one going on here. I don't know if it adds anything or not. I just had it laying around. And we've got tons of cogs shredding all around, doing their thing to get this belt moving as fast as the belt can possibly move. And then I've got it coming this way into an andesite funnel, and then I've got compactor drawer and a storage drawer here. I'm hoping that this thing will actually work. We'll see. I mean, I think, like, even though the andesite funnel can only take 1 item at a time, right? It still can be like, they're going to be shredding in there. And then up here, we're going to turn this on for the first time. I have no idea if this is actually going to work. I have my lava above the water. So I'm hoping that it creates what we want it to create. I guess we'll find out pretty quick. I'm hoping that, like, because the water is above, I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little worried now that this isn't going to work. We might have obsidian on our hands. But let's see what happens regardless. Let's just go over here. We're just going to go down here. We'll know pretty quickly if this thing is going to be operational or not, because we'll just go like so, and then we should have a thing. Okay. All right, things are happening up there. We have gravel coming down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Gravel's getting washed. Okay. I really have a good spot to see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Gravel's coming down. We could probably move that a little bit faster, but I'm okay. It's all flinging on there. It's getting on it. Yeah. So even though it can only go a little bit at a time, and see, this belt is not constrained. Like, it literally just rips in there. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of iron coming. Okay. Okay. I do want to kind of go up there and see what that is doing over there. We also have random blocks, like, stacked up wherever we could possibly climb up there with. Let's go up there and see. I'm guessing it's turning it into stone. Yeah. It's turning into stone. Or it's turning into whatever. Yeah, okay. That's working like a dream. Okay. We're going to put a cover over that. I'd like to kind of get some glass right in there so we can see what was happening. We could probably take another block down. But I think this is operational now. This thing should be raking it in. And we could probably speed up this guy a little bit, maybe. Maybe we could speed that one up just a hair. Like, do I have any cogwheels? I gotta be careful. I don't really have a spot for gravel, and once gravel will just build up here. But right now, is any gravel even making? Like, what's the furthest gravel is actually making it? Yeah, I mean, it's getting washed really quickly. So I'm betting I could probably speed this guy up a little bit. Okay. I don't know what to do. Do I really want to try this even? I don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I kind of want to. So if I put in a shaft, like right... We do the big, little... Maybe? Okay, let's... I don't know. Maybe we should just leave it for now. I mean, I don't really know how to shut this thing down, but look at that. That's like getting on it. Look, it is flying. As soon as that stuff gets on there, it just rips right in here. How much iron we made? We had just a couple nuggets. Yeah, we have 5 iron ingots already. This thing is working like a dream. We have optimized and expanded and made our deal here like 10 times better. I think we could speed up. If we sped this up a little bit. I mean, maybe we don't really need to, though. There's still a gap between those. I think we're okay. I think we'll just leave it just like it is. I don't think we need to do anything different. I don't think we're delaying anything. We could speed up all of this stuff back there, but I think this is literally exactly what we want. We don't need to go all crazy. That little single water wheel is taking care of business over there. I don't think we need to do anything. The only thing that would happen is we would have more of a gap between the blocks, I think. Yeah. Check that out. Check me out now. Look, we are taking care of business. Brown. Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit. So there's our farm, right? We have 7 iron ingots, so it took us just a few minutes there to get another couple ingots. So we're going to be raking it in. We're just going to need to let this thing run for an extended period of time and then see what ends up happening. I need to, though, do some prettification to this thing. So I'm going to work on that now, and I'll bring you back in just a second. You know, I've come to the conclusion I'm really not that good at decorating buildings. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. I mean, I made some copper pipes, some copper sheets. We're actually going to get copper, I think, into copper in our next episode. I'd like to see if I can't come up with some other type of power. But, I mean, we definitely made ourselves a building. It kind of has like a factory feeling to it. It might not be the most amazing thing. But if we go in here like this, everything is working just like we want it to. And there's 48 blocks of iron in our compactor drawer. We also are getting a little bit of cobblestone. I think cobblestone is somehow making it out. Not sure exactly, like, yeah, right, that's how it's going. I guess it comes through the glass. I'm not sure exactly, maybe it's like a speed thing, but every once in a while we have some cobblestone, and I think there's usually some pieces, like there's a piece right there, and there's some pieces over there on the ground. But I think that's just the way it's going to be. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it other than just have a drawer for it. And I do, and it's got a void upgrade. So once this thing gets full, it's like sort of an added bonus of giving us a whole bunch of extra cobblestone, which we're probably going to be able to use. I mean, I'm okay with this building. It's not the greatest building, and we might even mess with it some more in the coming episodes. There's really nothing done with the back other than just covered. But listen, it's kind of like a factory, and inside this factory, we are out here raking it in. That's for sure. Also, there's a guy over there. I think we're going to do it for that episode. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to do some more, but we ended up spending so much time revamping that iron farm and making it super productive. Hopefully, all the people will be happy. Some of you probably won't. You'll find things to say and be like, oh, hey, man, if you only did these 5 things, you would double the output. We're not doing those 5 things. We're done. We're going to move on to something else. Probably copper related, though, because I'm getting kind of fired up for that. We also need to make a workshop. Maybe we should do workshop stuff next time. And a tunnel bore. And steam power. And a train. And I don't know what we'll do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about the Create mod, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. The chimneys are above the roof line. That's where they go. My armor is banged up. Get better armor, please.